What's up, folks? Monday morning in here in the shop, wrapping up the month of June. We've got a few units left over from last week. Jeff and Ty are finishing up two mini skids right here, and then we're jumping into some trailers and some skids, some big skids this week. I wanted to talk to you guys about something that can help you in your business. It's a sneaky little sneaky trick. Let me get in here in the truck where it's not so loud. We'll go over this real quick. Stay tuned.
I'd pay double.
Thank you, man.
The amount of content, 2 days, beats probably, a year on the job trying to learn yourself.
Definitely worth the money, 100%. Just over-delivered. I'm very impressed.
It opened my eyes a lot.
I liked everything about it. It was so informative.
That it completely changed my way of thinking.
I'm in awe at the amount of information that was handed today by you.
Learning the ins and outs as far as marketing through the internet, using keywords.
Tell you what you need to know. Y'all are teaching us what exactly we're going to go through, and
It kind of gave me a foundation of how I need to start advertising.
Just good information. It was eye-opening. I would recommend it to anybody that has any kind of professional business that they want to start with an entrepreneurial spirit, and be ready to have your mind changed about what you knew about business.
All right, guys, check it out. So I'm here in the truck just because it's quiet and I can talk to you a little bit easier in here. But that video clip that you just saw was for our Serious Starter Boot Camp. Now, myself and Aaron Parker, see Aaron's little head, we do that occasionally throughout the year. We don't have a set schedule, but we've done 4 so far this year. The next one will be in September. If you guys want to come out and learn more about what we're going to talk about in this video and also a bunch of other stuff, we'd love for you to come out. Very limited seating. We've already sold a few tickets for the September class. Link will be in the description down below. But let's talk about something in this video that will be covered more in depth there, but we'll talk about it a little bit today as well. Packages, okay? And the 3 big things that I love about packages. Number 1, go through it really quick. We'll make it a quick video. The number 1 thing I love about packages, before I get into it, let me tell you this. I've done about 2.2 million in wash revenue. Didn't do a great job of keeping up with it back in the part-time days, long time ago. But since we've been full-time, we've really done great on a wash truck. We're not running one right now. We're just manufacturing equipment. But there for about 3 years running, we were doing $200,000 a year in a truck, 1 truck, 2 guys, and we were killing it. Now, one of the things we implemented early on, as I learned about trying to make work life better and easier for us, both out in the field doing the work and selling and closing jobs, this one little sneaky thing made a tremendous difference as far as how much money we could make on a job and all that stuff. So what is it? It's packages, okay? And I've got some things here I want to show you, some examples. This is Alyssa, y'all know my daughter, and Aaron. They work for us in the Made in the South interior maid service. That's one of the little divisions of our company that kind of keeps them something to do. We don't make a ton of profit revenue off of this, but it is profitable. And this is their little package sheet that they give their new clients. So when they're talking to a new client, I think I set a drink down and messed it up there. And this was one of their old ones. We've refined this since then, but it's got basically a silver, gold, platinum package. And then it's got the price points that they're looking at as far as square footage of the house and kind of a ballpark price. And then the services that are included in each of those packages. Here's one from a buddy, Mike Trayman up in Jersey. We've hung out with Mike a few times. He came to Washathon. He came to the class 2 weeks ago and picked up a mini skid from us. Mike's got a pretty good size outfit up there in Jersey. And this is what his package sheet looks like. I'm not gonna let you see it in super detail because this is his. And the point of this isn't so you can just like copy and paste this. I don't care, but make it your own, okay? But here's the 3 things that I love about packages. Number 1, it gets your average ticket price up, okay? If you're charging, call it $375 for your average ticket, how can we get that number up? We should always be looking to raise our average ticket price. That's a big deal for you. If you can get your ticket price up, your average price, you're gonna make more top line revenue, which is gonna translate to more bottom line revenue, which is what we're really worried about. So that's the number 1 thing about packages is it works. McDonald's does this to you all the time. I'll roll in a shot here of a McDonald's menu. We all know what a McDonald's menu looks like, Burger King, any fast food. But what are they doing with this menu? They're making a more expensive package, that combo deal, look more appealing than a cheaper just a burger only, right? There, you can buy just a burger and you can buy just a drink, but you might as well get the value meal, right? And they use terms like that, the value meal, because they're using some psychology there as far as a package structure. So the number one thing, the most important thing that packages do for us in our business is it gets our average ticket price up. And that is the name of the game. You want to always be looking for ways to up that ticket price in a way that also benefits the customer. You can't just raise your prices for no reason. You can't just, well, you can arbitrarily just throw your numbers out there. But if you do it in a way that the customer is getting a benefit, you're going to reap some serious rewards there in the form of more money. All right, so that's the number one thing. The number two thing that I love about packages is it streamlines the sale process. I've already boxed in what I'm gonna kind of guide them in the way I want them to go without me being the bad guy, the sleazy salesman. We all don't like sales, you know, it feels slimy and sleazy and cheesy. You don't want to feel that way, and your customers don't like that either. So how can you kind of funnel them, right? You want to put them through a cattle chute and get them onto the trailer in a way that doesn't feel weird. Well, this is the bad guy. I let this be the bad guy. I've got the things broke down into different categories: silver, gold, platinum, right? Maybe you got basic, premium, and plus, or whatever the lingo you want to use. And what this does is, like for a house wash example, right? I'm going to put, and Mike's got tons of stuff on his. I like his because it's carbon copy. We'll talk about that in a second. But what this does is it kind of funnels these guys into what Mike wants them to do. Down here, he's got package A, 10% off, package B, 10% off, package C, 15% off. So he's giving them a little more of a percentage off, but the package C is going to be the expensive stuff. That's going to be pretty much a full wash service on their property, right? So what we're doing is we're trying to say, Mr. Customer, choose this. Now, if they choose the other services, that's fine, but we're funneling them the way we want them to go. There's going to be a certain percentage of people that just choose the platinum no matter what. You're offering it, they're going to pick that. Awesome. I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm a little bit that way. That's just my natural way I'm wired. If it's between the three, I'm usually going to go with the premium thing, because I've just learned in life that I like the bougie service. If we go to a hotel, I don't look for the deal. I want the best room you got, right? That's just how I am. So, and sometimes that's worked out good for me, and sometimes it's costed me silly money that I've kind of probably blowed and wasted money. But if you're looking for the types of clients that we're looking for in our industry, they're usually hiring clients, and a lot of those folks are just going to pick the platinum just because it's out there. So it's a funnel, right? So number one, it gets our ticket price up. Number two, it streamlines the sales process. It just tells them all their options right here. You don't have to spend a lot of time going through that. But number three, and this is my favorite, my absolute favorite, drop a comment down below if you've ever had this happen to you, where you schedule a job, you quote a job, they're the sweetest people in the world until it comes time to pay. And then they go into magnifying glass mode. That'll be the word for the day. Comment magnifying glass if that's ever happened to you. They're outside and they're looking for something, right? They complete personality change when it comes time to write the check. And they're trying to find something you didn't do so they can get that discount. Well, you missed a spot right there, blah, 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 right? Burns me alive. I hate it. It gets me super mad. Well, here's one thing that they can't do to you if you've done it this way. Now, whether you're using paper, a lot of you guys are using a CRM that does this for you, emailed, whatever it is, it's digital form, or paper. This works great too, because check out what Mike's got here. He's got a carbon copy of what we agreed to do on this project. There's so much detail here. He has left no gray area, right? No room for confusion. They pick what they want, they initial off on it, they print and sign down here at the bottom, print, signature. Now, when he comes back out, 2 weeks later, a week later to do the job, and he finishes everything, looks great, they can't complain that he didn't do something that wasn't even part of the scope of work. He's got them. And this is rare. You're not going to have customers do this to you a ton, but they're going to be out there a few times a year. You're going to get some customer that's trying to screw you. You know it, they know you know it, but if it's not documented on paper or on email or somewhere that you can pull up and say, well, sir, here's your initials right here. You chose package A, the cheap package, and we did package A. See, all these services are detailed out. If you leave it verbal and ambiguous, it's verbal and ambiguous, and they can come back and try to get you. So those are the 3 things I love about packages. Number 1, it gets my average ticket price up, which is awesome. We make more money. That's the name of the game. Number 2, it streamlines the sales process. It's a funnel for the customers. It just makes it easy. Number 3, I've got a fallback plan when they come out and try to act silly after the job. And it's not common, but it does happen. And nothing is, I'm telling you guys, nothing is more gratifying than when that customer starts trying to do that. Like, you're done. You're rolling up hoses trying to get a check, and they change and you feel it. Hold on, Mr. Customer, I'll be right back. And you go to your truck and you whoosh, pull this carbon copy slip, or you pull that tablet out and you've got it all documented, and you got them, right? You're not letting them get you. You're setting it up to where they can't screw you. And again, I don't want that to sound like a lot of customers are like that, but it is rare. But when it happens, it's really nice to have that ammo in the chamber, so to speak. Hope you guys have a great week. We'll get back in here and get some skids rolling. We'll see you later.